Hey, how's it going? My name is Mike Hernandez. I'm currently a student at Florida International University studying accounting, management information systems, and a minor in finance. So, right now, my interests really lie in consulting, and more specifically, tech consulting. I really want to break into that field because the soft skills I have that I have developed through leadership programs such as Alpha, such as Mall United Nations, such as Phi Gamma Delta being a treasurer there, have really added to my soft skills of being able to speak in public, being able to work in teams, being able to write professionally, all these skills that I believe that other people going into the industry right now just don't have because of their lack of leadership experiences. Again, going back to those groups I was a part of. Alpha, I was a part of their e-board as VP of accountant. Phi Gamma Delta, I was voted on to become treasurer by my peers, and as treasurer, I balanced the books using our QuickBooks, using Excel, using functions like database functions, what if functions. And then in Mall United Nations, I traveled with FIU's competitive team that's ranked fourth in the nation currently to speak in front of groups of sometimes maybe 400 kids, or even small enough to 20, depending on the type of competition we were at. And speaking to them about heavy topics such as economics as it relates to migration and how to deal with the migration issue that's currently happening through the lens of the economy, and either making the economy of countries these migrants are leaving from better, or making their economic situation to where they're leaving to or their host nations better. So I've dealt with heavy topics in a group environment, and I've led groups, and I've placed at these competitions. So all in all, I feel that the soft skills I have or I bring to the table really differentiate me as a candidate, and especially for the consulting field where it is very client centric or client heavy, and face-to-face meetings with the client and presentations are almost a daily occurrence. So the fact that I have these soft skills under my belt, and not only just have them but refined to a competitive level, I feel makes me a different candidate. And besides that, my personal work experience involves working at firms such as Deloitte, where I did IT assurance. So I do have somewhat IT knowledge or background. And I've also worked with Hernandez and Company as a tax consultant. So I do have the business side of things, or the business mentality of how tech can relate to a business and helping their bottom line, which is what most consulting firms want to do at the end of the day. And I've also worked at Jackson Memorial Hospital and gotten my feet wet as an intern in the accounting and finance department. So even when I started out college, I was interested in business for the most part, and now my focus has really refined to consulting in business, but more on a technical level, and more directly on hopefully being a part of the SAP consulting division or implementation division. Aside from that, too, just not personal, but job related and extracurriculars, I also, for the most part, love to go out and watch basketball games. I love the Miami Heat. I'm a Golden State fan. Don't like to admit it, but I'm a Golden State fan. I love watching them. Love watching basketball. Right now, I'm picking up golf. I doing something relaxing. Honestly, that kind of golf is a good representation of my personality, in that I like to be relaxed. I like to have a good time. I like to play with others. But again, I my personality is that of a relaxed person. I can be aggressive at basketball. I do play every now and then. I can be aggressive when the time needs me to be aggressive. But for the most part, I'm relaxed, and I get my work done on time, much like the great game of golf. And aside from that, from a personal level, as an accounting major, it's hard to really get hobbies out there. But I've been reading books on how to invest, how to think strategically as a business. For instance, I've been really reading Benjamin Graham's The Intelligent Investor. Has been a great book, and I live and die by it. That book honestly gave me a quote that I live by all my life, and I think it really shows the kind of personality I have. And it's a quote by Henry David Thoreau, and it goes a little like this: If you build your castles in the sky, you need not worry. That is where they should be. Now build a foundation under them. And I think that sums up my drive and my goals in life, and that I will shoot for higher, because I know that if I shoot for higher, all I have to do is work from underneath and build my foundations to reach my castles. So that's kind of me, and thank you very much.